our money to go out of the village. We more importantly feel that beside conserving a forest, we should conserve our money, which unfortunately being taken away by the market forces, which whose product being sold locally in the villages. So therefore, we have been involved in so many. But here I have come for to share with you one of the initiatives that we had tried, and where I am here to request to you all too. What happened in 2006, 4, 5, 6, I had an opportunity to go to the Switzerland because I am a member of Indo-Swiss collaboration on biotechnology. So when the meeting was over, I requested people to take us to the rural part of the Switzerland because the identical situation the Alpine and Himalayans are. We thought that what has been in the 150 years, the Switzerland has grown up so much, and we are still there too. So we, with that mind, we had gone to the villages of the rural part. We found the kind of enterprise they are doing. They had a very good turnover, and that was essentially on the local resource base. With that mind, we spoke to the Swiss people that whether the technology package that they have, can they share it with us, especially on baking, especially on cheese making, beekeeping and so on, because it is a knowledge and technology which impart the local community for generating their local economy. With that, we organized, the Swiss people gathered together. They formed an organization called Community Initiative for Community from Alpine to the Himalayas. And with that, I just wanted to give you an idea what had happened in the last 7 years. This is before you. The idea was to motivating able to help unable. Because they are economically sound community can help the uneconomically sound community. That idea was Alpine people can help the Himalayan knowledge transfer. We effected that. And the logic was mountains are isolated entity and experience extreme power, Europe to the poverty, Asian, African. Mountains form unique environment, therefore need special attention. Major global climate governor are the mountains in the world. So that was in the mind, we thought that, and then this was developed, the promotion of a sustainable development in the Indian mountain region, promotion and coordination of initiative from mountain to mountain community, and transfer of experience and know-how, which exists with one community to the another community of the world. And then this happened in the case that I had an opportunity, I said, to go to the Switzerland, particularly in Engadine Valley, where we found that many local enterprises were being promoted, and cheese making had been the one, and then baking had been taking up. And we found that there had been a very handsome turnover that they had. And essentially, whatever the environment, identical ecosystems were there, the resources they used to have, we also too have them. So we thought that how best we can do. Then we were talking to, this is one gentleman who is called Robert, when we had been discussing that whether the baking, because we also have baking, small label baking in the Himalayas, where every tea shop, the biscuits are being sold, but the biscuits are made somewhere else. Not local. We grow the wheat, we grow everything, but the biscuits were buy from the other places. We thought that why can't we start with something like him? So when we requested this gentleman whether he can give us some technology recipes for that, initially he refused. Then he agreed, immediately he said, okay, what I can do for Dr. Joshi, you have come from the Himalayas, we can provide you some recipes which we have been selling to Germany and France. Can you send 2 of your people here to take a training on that? I expressed that it is just not possible for me to afford a training in Switzerland. He said, why don't you speak to your government? And your government can help you. I said, if I speak to my government, the 2 politicians will come to take the baking technology from me. So that was the what. You know what happened? Not only that, I visited couple of technology packages they had been doing, which were identical in our case too. What we did in that, you know what happened after having 2-3 days discussion with the community, whole Engadine Valley gathered and they collected 30,000 Swiss francs. And the women, 7 women, after that traveled from Himalaya to take technology on the different sectors there. And as a result, there had been some technology on cheese making, the Indian women did, and many other technology packages that had come one after the other. And ultimately, the grapes, we have started in some hilly areas, the grapes of course, and then also this is one lady who's called Sumati, and the story that, the film that you saw, this lady is the one who started her enterprise with 5,000 rupees baking. Her turnover is 2 million rupees today. She has a car, I don't have one. Now this is the case study which has done. This is, she has started, and so are the, she multiplied. She shared her knowledge, which she learned from the Switzerland, for other women, and her Swiss cake is very popular in Dehradun city where I belong to. And so are the other cases that we have done. We started some ice creams also, which the recipes that we took from the Switzerland, and ultimately there were many other technology packages that we had taken. Now the impact was that we also shared the similar thing, as I said, the other countries wherever we travel. We believe that in knowledge to knowledge transfer is the most important issue. The technology you should learn and then you can do, because the paddy and the wheat was not grown. It was grown initially by someone and it has spread by not much initiative taken by the government and the politician, but it has gone one to the other and so to the over the globe. So these are some of the technology which we also source from other places in Sri Lanka and other places, and ultimately, as I said, they did the wonder. China, we had taken this soil water management and the product which from the Malaysia, the post-harvesting technology, and ultimately, as I said, that there has been wonder. There has been, the women have been doing this similar kind of enterprise. They have learned from the different places, and not only that, their turnover, which was initially almost 15-20% to the total that we have, now it has become 90. And not only that, technology which is on the hydropower, small water system. We have 200,000 water mills. Unfortunately, in Himalaya, they are putting one after the other big dam. But at the same time, the local water mill were never acknowledged. Here came this technology which now has gone to 6,000 villages immediately. They are generating power, doing a couple of other initiatives they have taken, and technology was taken not only by the many other countries we have been sourcing. As I said, this is she started her own enterprise. Now there are many other things which have been, and not only that, the initiative was not, the CIC does not mean that we take away, take from something from the Switzerland. We also see that what best we can contribute. So we had a couple of things which we shared with them, they had taken, and not only that, they have been visiting us, and training being organized locally too, besides in Switzerland. Another couple of people are currently going to the Switzerland in Agadi Valley to take technology and solar and the water power further. And this is how we have also been sharing the knowledge that we have gathered from Switzerland and other places with the athletes. They have been visiting us. So that is one way how the community of different places can be useful to transfer knowledge from the one to the other. We have been trying to do, and ultimately we started working not with the following countries that we have been requesting, and those visitors have been coming to us: Brazil for energy, New Zealand for agriculture, Germany for hydropower, Italy for agriculture, Sri Lanka agriculture hydropower. This is the way we have been trying to work. I came here to share with you because I feel that one of the major contribution, because most of those who have come from India and here can work out the rural scenario here, the knowledge, technology, facilities, related technologies are there, how best we can carry them, because that to us, the knowledge empowerment is the most important. You can bring a change through the knowledge, the resources you are rich with, the only thing you need, technology, science and the other things, and then you can do a wonder. That is what I came for, to share with you that if we can think in the term how best the technology from one rural part can go to the another, because relatively your rural America is better than in any case the rural India. But whatever possible as a technology front that we can take there will be a great contribution. And I just had come to share with you because I find a couple of things. I had been to the school to see a very good initiative that has been taken, and I have been thinking that some of the area I have been traveling with Rekha, who had given me this opportunity to come to this place. He was with us, and I'll be here for 3-4 days, another 4-5 days I'll be in Texas and other places. I'm interested to know what the rural part here has been working economically, and also ecology and economic sustainability are together very important. And as I said, only thing is that we have to save the resources, and resources can only be governed by the rural part of the people, and for their interest it is very important they take sustained economic harvesting of their resources, or otherwise there is no one to take care of the resources. And the problem of global climate and so on so is mainly because we have to agree that unfortunately globally resources, natural resources, which is our true capital, source of the economy, are disappearing, vanishing, and it is the rural part only who can do that, and they can bring a change, which is, we say currently, a lopsided kind of economy is the major cause of the current global climate scenario. That can only be done if the rural communities stay back, see, and what their counterparts are enjoying, they can enjoy in the villages with the resources. They will govern, conserve the resources for the long-term global interest. Thanks.